It's a gorgeous day. I couldn't sit inside on my desk and do this. I missed my morning walk today, so I thought I'd take advantage and step out and hit two birds with one stone. You know, hate this expression. Two birds with one stone. Can you think of a better expression? Put it in the comments. If you're watching me live, come in and say hi and put it in the comments. How are you doing? What is a better expression? In Hindi, we have a good expression for this, hitting two birds with one stone. In Hindi, we say ek tir se do nishan, which literally means one arrow and it takes care of two targets at the same time. But doesn't quite translate to English. If I'm live, if everything is working, please tell me because as you can see, I'm in a forest close to my house. Literally, a forest. So hopefully things are working like, you know, the internet. Have you heard of that? Hopefully that's working. Hopefully this makes sense. How are you doing? Is there anything I can help with? Are you stuck with something? I have a question that I received by email, so I'm going to be getting into that. It looks like it's working. Hi there. Hi there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. All right. So feel free to ask me and I'll do my best to help. I don't have all the answers, but I will have a certain perspective. The perspective may help. Who knows? It just might. Because I do this for a living. It could be interesting. So let's get into it. If there's anything I can, shed some light on, shed a different perspective on, feel free to take advantage. Hi, Adina. Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? How's everything in Romania? Hopefully you can see me and hear me clearly as well. All right. I feel like I'm not really being seen much, but protecting my eyes. It's quite sunny today. Okay, good. Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to get to the question which I received a little while ago. Very interesting. So this gentleman is basically, started his career in software engineering, did it for a little while, and then decided to do something else. In the meantime, he decides to go, I want to go back to software engineering. But in the meantime, he is currently without a job. So he's unemployed. And he says he's got two options at this point. Option number one is to be truthful and decided that he was doing this sort of new adventure and he was on a different path. And the second option is to fake his documents and look like he was employed. And in fact, he knows somebody who can hook him up and basically provide all these fake documents that look like he was employed and it's going to look really legit, right? I feel like if you guys know me by now, if you've been following me even for a little while, I feel like you know what the answer is going to be to this one. But, put yourself in his shoes. He's facing a lot of criticism, not criticism, sorry. He's facing a lot of discrimination because he is not, currently employed. And the kind of options he's getting with different companies are also not at the right level. Like, they're a very low compensation and he needs the money, right? So what would you do if you were in his situation? Be honest, have some empathy for him. Okay, friend, I'm gonna answer this question with complete honesty. I've been down that route, so it's not hypothetical. I've actually been down that route, decided to do something different. Then I wanted to get back in HR. I was honest. There was no way in hell I was either hiding it or I was fudging it up and lying and paying someone. Oh my gosh, there's so many problems there. Hiding it, lying about it, and then paying someone to lie about it. When you pay someone to do something wrong, which and he says it, he's like, I might get caught and it's going to hurt my conscience. Forget the fact that you're going to get caught, okay? We will eventually all get caught, either by ourselves or by our conscience, because the conscience is the thing that doesn't let us sleep at night, right? Forget all about that. It's just, you've also now got proof that you paid someone. Like, there's a paper trail. So it's just a very, in my opinion, unnecessary thing to do. I would just be open and I would come clean. And honestly, you're not unless you were doing something really dodgy, like really shady, like, stealing or I would just say this was my time to do something different, and I tried this adventure. Honest, give honest answers. You don't have to go into details because the devil is in the details. Keep it generic. Say this was the time I was going through a career change and I tried out my hand. I tried my hand out at ABC. I enjoyed it. It was a great experience, and I want to get back in it. I want to get back in software. And you can show that you've been busy learning. You've got skills that are relevant in 2022, and not because software is something, as we all know, if we don't keep in touch, we are outdated. We are dinosaurs, right? Unlike many other fields of study and many other fields of practice. So if you can show that, then you're very hireable. The right people will be okay. The wrong people will get turned off that you were going off the treaded path, right? That's what I will say. So hopefully this helps you. It's not that unusual predicament to be in. You're not alone. Just never ever hesitate from doing the right thing. When you do the right thing, you sleep better at night. You respect yourself a little more. You can see yourself like, you can see the mirror. You can look at yourself in the mirror. You don't feel ashamed of yourself. This will be my perspective. Hopefully that helps you. Thank you for joining, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me during my beautiful walk. What a gorgeous day to be outside. We have a few days of fall, few days of autumn before it becomes like full-fledged winter. Anybody who's been in European winters are cold. Of course, there are different levels of cold. I can see my friend Risto joining in Finland. That's a different level of cold compared to Belgium. I have friends from Finland who used to come to Belgium and they'd be like, this is spring. And I'd be like shivering in my knitted woolen everything from head to toe. Hi Risto, how's it going? I'm just going to make sure I'm able to read what you've written. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you're busy. But the fact that you showed up and said hi means a lot. Hey Faizan, yes, always here, always here. So thank you for tuning in. Hi G, how's it going? Thank you for dropping in to say hi. To that person who had this question, our friend Adina here from Romania has a point of view as well. Even if he's not employed, he is practicing and studying the skills, right? That's what I said. Exactly. Some people, get stuck anyway, right? So show that you got more, and you can add some value and some perspective to the position. You're not like everyone else as well. Supercharged on the move. Yes, especially on a beautiful sunny day. Good vibes. Positive vibes only. So 100%. Okay, let's get to another question. Hey KL, Rahul, how are you doing? How do you avoid distractions at home while working from home? Such a good question. And for me, for everybody, it's different. I'll tell you what it means for me. It means putting my phone somewhere else, in a different place. I can't hear it, I can't see it. It's on loud if I have a call from school. That's the only call I care about. If I have a call from school for my kids, other calls can wait. Honestly, most people text anyway. In the world we live in, everyone's sending WhatsApp. I think the biggest distraction for me is messages, notifications, social media, email. And if I have it right next to me and I'm working, I don't get a lot done. So I know myself really well. I know I'm easily tempted. So what I do is put the phone down. Try that. I don't have any big, huge, philosophical answers here. Try something simple like this. Try it for a week before you say it's working or not working. I think you'll get a lot done. I do. And it's all those hours I will never get back. Like today, yeah. The other thing is called habit stacking. If you can do two things, you don't particularly, you have a routine, you want to do it. Maybe one of them you don't want to do. Like I'm not a huge fan of exercise. I know it's good for me. I'm doing it while doing my Supercharge Fridays. Supercharge Fridays is non-negotiable. Love hanging out with you together every Friday. Combine it. So try a habit stacking thing. Try putting the phone away. Right now I'm on the phone, but it's also the way I'm communicating. But hopefully you get the message. And hopefully this helps. How are you doing? Sorry for the breathy answers. I'm not used to talking and walking. I'm always walking in silence or listening to a podcast or just listening to the birds. Can you hear them? So pretty. They're so pretty. The sounds. It doesn't take much to be grateful and to be happy. Okido. Okido. What else is happening? Okay. I'm going to take another question and then we're going to get going because, yeah, I'm sure you've got stuff to do. I don't have an idea. Does anybody have an idea what time it is? Can you put it on the, because I can't see the time because of the fact that I'm on the phone. Hey, thanks for your guidance. I attended an interview, waiting for the outcome. Good luck. Good luck. Shivam. Shivam, if it's the right role for you, it'll find you. I personally find this a lot more reassuring than chasing something. If it's the right one for you, it'll find you. Okay? All the best. Cool. I'm an assistant manager at an IT multinational company. How do you progress further? Certifications? Yes, there's so many ways to progress. There's learning. And it also depends on how you define progress. Is it a promotion? Is it a progression? A progression can mean doing something different but at the same level, but it's also building your skill stack, right? A promotion is a change, a higher title, more compensation. So for some people that's good, that's what they want. For some people I'm like, I don't want that, but I do want to continue to learn because I'm otherwise stagnating. If you're not growing, you're stagnating. Some people think like that, right? Think of a glass of water. If it doesn't move, it becomes, I don't know, what is the word, stale water. You can't drink it after 2-3 days. It's been sitting in the glass. So it's a question of just being active, learning. Certifications is on paper, right? You also want to show that you've done projects. You don't want to show it. You want to do projects where you solved some problems. You helped the company with saving time, saving money, making more money, improving outcomes which otherwise would not have been improved, stuff like that. And being in touch with leadership, being in touch with senior management, being in touch with decision makers, being visible to them. Because sometimes we are told, particularly in certain cultures, sometimes in the culture where I come from, we are told just keep quiet, put your head down and do the work. And good work speaks for itself. You don't have to ask. I don't agree. Sometimes we gotta ask. Sometimes we gotta show it. Because not everyone is out there reading our mind and hoping and wishing for the best outcome for us. No, we have to take care of it because we are in charge of our own career. If we're not going to do it, who's going to do it? Make sense? Okido. Good luck with that. Good vibes only. All right. So good luck, Shivam, with everything. Hey, I binged all the videos. Yay, I'm negotiating for the first time. Good for you. You know what? I know I sound so arrogant when I say this, but wish I had someone like me to do. There was no YouTube when I was starting my career. I wish I had something like this, resource like this, a person like this I could ask questions, even live, get responses in real time. This stuff didn't exist. So I'm so glad you're taking advantage. And yeah, I hope you get what you're looking for. All the best. Hi, Karishma. Just want to make sure I watch my steps so I don't fall or trip. Hey, I'm not sure what change to look for, marketing management or product manager. I want both profiles. You know what? It's a good question. You have to, if you can do both, because the role is a bit generic, not generic, I'm sorry, a bit more generalist, which has exposure to both, do that. But, when we're younger, we tend to think that I got to choose one and this is a permanent choice. Do it for a couple of years. If you're in your 20s, you've got like at least 40 years ahead of you to continue to work. Do something for 2-3 years and then change 2-3 years later. It's good. 2-3 years in one role is very good ROI, very good return on investment for the company. So you should be fine with that. So try one of the two. You will never know which is the right one, in air quotes, or the wrong one. It honestly doesn't matter. What matters is you choose something and you do it. And in hindsight, we say in hindsight it's always 20/20, meaning I could have done this, I could have done that. It doesn't matter. Just pick one, enjoy it. And how would you pick it? You either honestly toss a coin if you don't really care. But sometimes our instincts are telling us, hey, I really enjoyed this. I did this project. I was in a meeting, and based on what they were talking about, product, I got really excited about product. I want to be a product person. Then do that. Or the instinct was more like, I like how depth, there was a lot of breadth in marketing. Product had a bit more depth, but I enjoyed the breadth because I could do multiple things and I can be in touch with multiple projects. If that is your thing, then do that. Choose one. Choose one. I also have a video, check it out on YouTube, which is, I have two possibilities, A and B. Which one should I choose? I have like 7 or 8 factors, if I remember correctly, to make this easier. Make it an easier choice. Okay, good luck. I'm gonna take one last question, and I think we're good to go after that. Hey Adina, if the interviewer assessment becomes shorter than it was advertised, it's not always a red. No, it's not a red flag. It could be not. I've seen it happen both ways, right? If you're not the person they were looking for, they don't want to waste their time. That's the reason it could be short. Or it could be short because it became very obvious because you've already been through multiple rounds of interviews and they are like, you know what, she's the one. So let's quickly finish this and meet the others so we can come back to her quickly. It could be either way. When you know. Sometimes, like in the movie, in the movies, right? It's like, oh, this was such a horrible interview. It was supposed to be an hour, but it was only 15 minutes. Yeah, that tends to not be good news. But it depends. It depends. I'm unable to crack managerial interviews. Santosh, check out my YouTube channel. I have a whole playlist on interview prep. And by the way, I have a free live masterclass coming up in November. I'm going to be putting that up on my website, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, everywhere. So make sure you join. It will most probably be on the 22nd of November. I'll be sharing a lot into like interviews and interview prep, no matter what type of interview we're talking about, whether it's managerial or entry level or senior, whatever. So, but in the meantime, if you can't wait, check out the playlist I have on interviews and interview prep and the kind of questions they ask and how to be ready. So this is an interesting perspective because Adina is also sharing because she's also a recruiter. Red flag is when you choose to keep the interview shorter. Yeah, totally depends. Absolutely depends. So yeah, good luck with everything. Hi Kevin, how's it going? How can I negotiate a higher salary if they are paying me extra with knowledge? What does that mean, they're paying you extra with knowledge? They're paying you extra with knowledge. Are they sponsoring an MBA? Are they sponsoring a course or a certification? If that's what you mean, just in the interest of time, I'll answer this quickly. It's good they're doing that. I mean, that's really nice of them. I'm sorry, but cash is king. Wait, I'm not sorry. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I'm that person who says hashtag. No, seriously. Why can't you have both? You're not greedy. You just gotta see. You gotta do your homework very clearly. What is the value for this position in the market, and where are you today? And if you are absolutely certain you deserve more, then you ask for more. You can be ambitious and you can be grateful at the same time. You know, greed and gratitude don't have to be like two ends of the thing. You're getting this course, great, but you also want to see what else is out there. You want to be able to push it as far as possible without turning them off. There's a way to do it. There's a style. There's certain words you use, all of that stuff. So check out the entire playlist. It's called Negotiate Like a Pro on my website. My handle, I'm saying, on my YouTube channel, my YouTube handle is Supercharge Yourself. So good luck with that. All the best. And how can I forget? A very happy Diwali to all the Indians watching around the world. I hope you have a lovely Diwali. Diwali is on Monday. Last time Diwali was on, I think, Thursday or Friday. So I did a whole live stream dedicated to career lessons, because I'm a nerd, career lessons from Diwali that you can apply to your career and to your life. That was amazing. I'm thinking I'm probably going to make that into a quick little podcast and launch that in the next few days. So should be fun. Okay, 5:47. This was a while ago, so I'm guessing it's been a while. All right. Good luck with everything. Thank you for being here. I hope I answered. Let me take a quick look. Hopefully, I answered all the questions that came up. Take care of yourselves. And let me show you. This is my favorite part coming up. It's, as you can tell, autumn in this part of the world. Isn't this tree so pretty? Isn't this a pretty little tree? And this part that's coming up, it's a clearing where it opens up. So this is, you know, me walking up from the forest. And then this part opens up into this pretty little clearing. And it's just a lovely day to be out. Not inside, not on the laptop. Well, I am going back home and I'm going to be on the laptop and I'm going to be working on some things, but we all have to do that. But it's important to regularly be out in nature, don't you? So, all right, take care of yourselves. Happy Diwali to everyone watching. Whether you're Hindu, whether you're Indian, whether you celebrate or not, I don't care. Happy Diwali. Because we say Merry Christmas too. Merry Christmas too. Some stuff is falling. We say Merry Christmas to everyone. So yeah, Happy Diwali. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will be next week, Friday, I will be live from London. So I might just be walking around in the streets of London. I might be with a guest. I might be alone. Only one way to find out. Take care. Have a lovely Friday and lovely weekend and a lovely Diwali.